Hi, this is Gareth from tracyandmatt.co.uk, and I will be having a look at Revealmedia's RS3-SX camera. This is a body-worn camera system that is used by the police. It was designed here in the UK, and it mounts on your person, and you can record stuff as you go about. This is it's not quite as fantastic as a GoPro or anything, but it's more of a practical use. You can see by the makeup of the actual design here. It's got the camera on the top with a pivotable housing, and then underneath it there's an LCD screen for you to show people what you're actually recording on. So it's like a two-way camera, input and output. Okay, so around the box there's not really much happening here. But we'll have a look inside and see what's going on. So on the top here we have an instruction manual, which shows you how the camera actually works and stuff. That's how the camera pivots. Do not over-rotate, it says there. There's a remote control and other guff. And here's the battery. Obviously this, this battery's just a typical cell battery. They're lithium-ion, 1350 milliamp hours, and the camera itself. This is it. Let's have a look under here. We have this is the mount for it to attach to, well, I suppose the police vest that they would be wearing. And then there's a lanyard here and a USB cable, but this is a bit of a bizarre one that's got a 3-pole audio connector on here for charging. I think my Razor has one of those as well. And then this is the remote control with a very small 2.5 inch audio jack on it there. If I can get the focus to work here, that would be great. There we go. Just about make that out. And the buttons here just control the camera from a different point of view. It makes sense to have that, especially whenever you're wearing it on your lapel. You can't exactly look around and see all of the functions on the side. And we have the lanyard. So this is a toggle to adjust it a little, and obviously, well, that fits around your neck, and that goes on to that. Okay, so this is the power adapter as well, always useful. So let's have a quick look at the camera. So it's covered in rubber. It's got rubberized buttons, waterproof down the bottom there, or sorry, water resistant. Have to get rid of it. Then we've got the screen here, a record button on the side, it clicks up and down, and an on-off button, and it's turned on. Oh right, okay. So hi. This is the screen then. Right, okay, so we can turn the camera like that and film the box. It's not the clear screen in the world, but I'm sure it certainly works. At the bottom here we have slide to open, and that's where we put the battery in. There's already one in there, and there's an SD card as well. Pull that out and see what it says on it. Okay, it's just a standard SD card. Just about get that back in again. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but I guess you're not going to be changing it terribly often once you put a big SD card in there. It's quite light. It's but it feels quite tough. It would endure a few knocks if you were to drop it a few times, that's for sure, given that it's covered in this rubberized rubber. So around the device, what do we have? Obviously there's this red clicky button here that turns on the recorder at a glance, so it's easy enough for the operator who has it on their lapel to turn it off and on again. If we can get this to focus in, that would be great. There we go. Okay, so it shows at the top it's 1280 by 720. It's got the date, time, frames per second, and then the amount of time available to us. So 3 hours, 21 minutes and 26 seconds left on this SD card. And we have some buttons here for going up and down menus. I don't exactly show anything up here, but you can see they're fast forward and rewind and play, pause. Ah, that's what it is, yes. And the player, obviously I have nothing on this at the moment because I haven't recorded anything yet. So we'll start. Okay, here's the power adapter doing a crime. So we're going to film it doing a crime. Okay, so we've recorded that, and it comes up here in the media player. If we hit this button, it doesn't do anything. But if we hit that button, it should play it back, shouldn't it? Okay, alright, there we go. We got the player coming up now. And we hit play. Maybe it was encoding it or something, or saving it to the SD card. That's why it couldn't come up immediately. And there we saw the power adapter doing the crime. Fair enough. That's it. It's not touchscreen or anything, so just serves its purpose quite well. And what we'll do is I'll take that video and I'll put it into this this video now, so you can have a look and see how that worked with the plug doing the crime. This obviously this camera on the top moves about quite a bit, giving you better viewing or a better view angle, I suppose, depending on if you have a 6 foot tall police officer who is conducting his business with a 5 foot tall perpetrator. You're not going to be able to see too much, really. And then this fits onto that. Okay. It turns off and on quite quickly. Alright, well, let's have a look at some of the footage that we've shot here. And you can judge for yourself if this camera is any good.